Hello, this is a free call from
I love you, my sexy soulmate.
an inmate at Medina County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept this free call, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hi, beautiful.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah, my nose is just running.
Sorry, I didn't call you earlier, but remember I told you I went to AP class?
Yeah.
Well, as soon as we got back, it was like 3 o'clock, and then, we were on lockdown, so I was like, man, let me call Babe. What you doing?
Good. And I just got done putting your letter in the envelope. I gotta go get a stamp and mail it up.
There's a stamp right there on that brown thing, babe. By the front
I
door.
have used that one.
What do you mean you used that
I
one?
used that one when I did your child support thing.
Oh, okay. And then this damn thing, every time I buy a fucking $5 phone card, it takes 25 cents off my books. So it's like I gotta pay $5.25 just to get a $5 phone card. And then the phone, it's 21 cents a minute, yeah, but it also tells you plus all state applicable fees. And I'm thinking it's taking more than just 21 cents. It's 21 cents a minute, but it's probably taking 49 or 50 cents, to connect it. Because when I called for that little bit earlier before, I went to AP and that, I had $5.15, and then when I just called, it said I had $4.83. And I was like, well, wait a minute, that's a lot, more than what 21 cents is. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, I still got, enough time to talk to you right now. Another $5 card tonight, and, just space it out and manage it better like I've been doing, I just wanted to call my wife and hear your voice and tell you I love you and thank you.
Sylvester was peeping out the rat that's in the heater vent.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I'm sitting here, I was like, Sylvester! And he was already on it. I'm in the living room, but he was right there in the hallway right there by that vent because he kept hearing the scratching noises.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just sitting right there, posted up right there.
Watch, you're going to see him get it, though. One of these days, you're going to see him get that mouse or rat.
Yeah, but it comes out because, he was literally standing right there watching because I heard the scratching and I was like, wait a minute, what's up with that? That big turn out come out, well, right here.
What's his name doing? Fathead. What's little man doing? I forgot what we called him. Tiny?
He's still tiny.
Thank you, dog. I love you.
I love you.
What are the babies doing?
That's good. The only one who took a nap was me.
So where you at? Downstairs?
Mhm.
So you got the little ones upstairs and you're downstairs by yourself?
No, I put them up there because I wasn't putting the playground.
I didn't hear you, baby.
They had destroyed, and now I can't get the vacuum to work. I took, I cleaned it out, the inside, the baggie. I took that out, emptied it out, and when I got it to so empty and clean, you don't want to pick up nothing.
The belt probably broke on it, baby.
Oh, but I didn't smell no burning rubber or nothing.
No, I know. It probably happened, over the course of time, you know what I'm saying? Like the last time maybe you guys used it or one of the kids used it or something, that's all I mean.
So now I'm thinking I'm going to have to use the shop vac, the vacuum in there, because I got it all sticky and staying clean, the baggie in there, everything, and now I don't want to pick up nothing.
No one's came knocking on the door looking for me?
No.
I love you.
I love you.
Do you get mad when I ask you? You promise I'm not going to lose you?
No. I tell Carol that you tell me that all the time. And she just laughs and she goes and says, girl, you ain't going nowhere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was the same day that we had left from over there when we stopped to get some lunch on our way back home.
Mhm. So you don't get mad when I ask you that, sexy?
Of course not. What man wouldn't ask their woman, even though half the women cheat on them anyway?
Right. You know, that's where
They don't pick up their phone calls, or they start acting funny and this,
right.
this and that, and
Well,
that's how
trust me.
that's basically tell when a female that is dealing with a guy who's in jail. Hello, those are their signs to them, like they're trying to say leave them alone.
And that's I hear a lot of these guys going through that same exact situation. And they're all like, well, how do you know Rodriguez? And I'm like, I know my wife. I know my soulmate. And I ain't gonna lie.
Here that will sit here and wait. You know what I mean? They're not that, what is
loyal.
They're not that faithful and,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I sit there and I hear these guys going through some of that, and they always, well, how do you know Rodriguez? Yours ain't out there. And I'm, you just know, you know what I mean? I know in my heart. But that don't mean the devil still don't fuck with me. There's nights I don't go to sleep, and the devil's fucking with me, and that's why I ask you, babe, you promise you're not going to trade me in? Like, I mean, you being lonely and you being there by yourself and just you and the kids, it's like, that does weigh heavily on me. Like, damn, like, is Dave just going to say fuck it one day and be like, you know what, nigga, you're not here. I'm tired of being alone. And then, I always go back to, the type of bond and relationship and love me and you have for one another. Like, we do everything together, you know what I mean? And we love each other and we enjoy each other's company. And that's the part
that's why I got the baby. That's why I got the baby. They keep me busy 24/7.
I know, but I mean, like right now, you're alone downstairs. Kids are upstairs. I mean, you most women, not like.
It's just my time. It was my time to take the time to rewrite your letters, so I don't have them in my way. See if they would take a nap until the kids come home, so that way I can send out the letters today instead of waiting tomorrow, because I got another letter I've got to send out to you that I still haven't made it out.
But that's my point, though. I know, beautiful, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I trust you wholeheartedly, and I know I have what my mama and papa had, and my mama never lied, cheated, or anything to my papa, and I know I have that with you.
Honestly, I've never been through with none of my exes, nothing. So this is not like it's new to me. But, I mean, we went I mean, taking it a little bit more, not like the first and second time, but, I mean, it hits me hard when I was writing the letter. I was looking at your mugshot pictures.
We definitely got to get some pictures made. Like, I want pictures of you and the kids, and I want pictures of us in the house hanging up, and I want my family back. I want my wife and my soulmate and my kids back. Like, and being here is it's killing me.
I just know we're not going nowhere.
Huh?
I said, just know we're not going nowhere.
You promise?
I promise.
Always and forever, my gorgeous queen?
Always and forever. I love you.
I love you. There's my sexy smile. I can't wait to get home to you.
Can't wait either.
Got a question. What if the judge does go ahead and Mike said the gentleman, the lawyer dude that helped me fill it out, he said I should know something on Friday whether or not the judge got it. Well, he said it like this. The judge, the bailiff for the judge, he got it today because Sergeant Boone was there. Now, him filing it, giving it to the judge is a different story. That might take a day. He said so Friday, he wants me to file a motion. I mean, not a motion, but request a docket, a copy of my docket. Because on the docket, it shows you a list of everything that the lawyer did, the prosecution did, the judgment, even what I did. And he was like, you might go to court next week, Rodriguez. He was like, it all depends if she has an open, room, open spot on her court docket. He said it might be the week after that. He said, but you're going to know here soon, when you're going to go back in front of her for court. And I was like, okay, well, that's what's up. And that's when he told me, like, we're doing everything we can do here to make it sound good. He was like, and we know it's the truth. He was like, but then it's ultimately up to you once you get in front of that judge. And I said, that's not a problem. And I'm kind of waiting and praying that that I do go to court next week. So that way I can get the child support laws this Friday, have time to study them, and then be able to write down, a little something that I want to say in front of her. You know what I mean? Like, if she tries to blow me off, like, no, you're not getting out. I don't know why you're bothering. Well, Your Honor, hold on, wait a minute. You guys already violated my rights with the conflict of interest of having the prosecutor as my attorney. That would be the first step. And then the next one will be, well, wait a minute, you guys violated my constitutional rights for double jeopardy. I already did my jail time for a certain amount of this money, but you guys added them both together. That's against the law. And I don't want to resort to that, and unless she's not even trying to hear me out. Now, if she starts being sympathetic and say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and grant you your sentence reduction. I'm going to hang the rest of your jail time over your head. You fucked up at probation. You're going to come back and do it all. I can accept that. Right. But if she starts trying to lowball me, talking about, well, you're just not going to get it. You're going to sit in jail and blah, 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 then that's when I'm going to pull out the law book and be like, look, bitch, no, this is what's going to happen. You're going to let me out because you guys did this, and this wrong, and this is my proof. Here's what the Ohio law says, and now let me out. You know what I mean? I want to see where her heart is first before I go to play hardball with her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have faith. I have hope. And I believe she will. But, there's always that, like I said, there's nothing in this world guaranteed. And it's crazy because I sound like a hypocrite saying that. And I realize that now because I know my love for you is guaranteed. I know your love for me is guaranteed. We're not going nowhere, you know what I mean? So I can't say that there's nothing in this world guaranteed because I know in my heart me and you are guaranteed to be together forever.
Yes.
I love you. I miss you, sexy.
I miss you.
And what did Auntie Tarkar say? Well, because I remember you said you sent her the money on Monday night?
Yeah, I sent it to her Monday night. But I guess she wasn't working. And I guess that's why she waited till the next day because, when she does work, I guess they don't charge her some type of fee.
Oh, and you didn't get the money on the card till yesterday, huh?
Right.
Oh.
So I ended up sending her the money and just to let her know I didn't get nothing on the card that I was sending her the money. She paid for the prepaid.
Well, I started tearing up when I went there and woke up, yesterday morning. Like, I literally cracked tears in my eyes. I was like, what? Like, how the fuck? Like, damn, babe, like, that's my wife. You know what I mean? And it was just, you are my motivation, my spiritual, like, trust me, I know God and Jesus is my spiritual, strength. But then when you're right there with them, like, it just seems like every time I feel like, damn, I'm not going to be able to talk to my babe, or damn, all she can hear is my chirping, but I can't hear her, and it just seems like out of nowhere, God, provides for us to where I wasn't expecting that much. I was expecting maybe 30, 40, or 50. But to see that full amount, I was like, holy shit, like my heart dropped in my ass, and I was like, God damn, like, that's my babe. There's my smile. What are you making for dinner, gorgeous?
I don't know. We had hamburger helpers yesterday with some green beans.
You have 1 minute left.
That's what we had for lunch today. We're going to have, I think, tacos tonight, but it ain't really tacos, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I love you, and we're going to probably have dinner here in a little bit. We eat dinner at 4, then we lock back down at 4:30 till 6 o'clock. So I'm going to go buy me a $5 phone card so that way when I call you later tonight about 9:30, you've got time to talk. But I'll be chirping you all through the night, okay?
All right.
And if they have church tonight, I'm going to go to church. So if you don't hear me chirping about it, for an hour or so, that's where I'm at, okay, babe? I love you, my sexy soulmate. Thank you. I miss you, gorgeous.
Miss you too.
I love you, and you are my strength. You and my kids. We'll always remember that.
I know.
And hopefully I'm yours as well, beautiful.
Yes, you are.
Thank you for using
I love you.
Goodbye.
After the beep, please say United States.
United States.
Thank you.
You have $7.30. This call will cost 21 cents
Per
minute.
plus any applicable federal, state, and local taxes.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring. You may hear silence during the acceptance of your call. Please continue to hold. Hello, this is a free call from
I love you, my sexy soulmate.
an inmate at
Medina County Jail.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press 2. If you thank you for using Securus, you may start the conversation now.
Hi, my gorgeous
Hello?
soulmate. I love you.
I'm a sexy husband. I love you too.
Baby, you know the papers that they be sending me every month from Medina County?
Uh-huh.
Do you know where any of them are at or no?
Probably in that box.
Do you have a pen and paper by you?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't, it's okay. I mean, just as long as you can find that paper. Because I asked one of the dudes in here, he's in here on child support too. And he said there's a website you can go to, and it's www.jfs.ohio.gov/OCS. And
www. What was it?
www.jfs.
JFS?
Yes, like Jiffy, friendship,
Okay.
sexy, and then
Okay.
.ohio, .gov, huh?
Dot what?
You got the JFS .ohio,
JFS.ohio.
gov, G-O-V, /OCS.
OCS?
Yes.
Okay.
He said you go on there, and that's why I was asking about that paper. If you can find it, they'll ask for my account number or, whatever my case number is. And he said you can go on there, and then they'll ask you what type of payment you want to make. If you can make a credit card payment right there or a debit card payment right there. And he said, or you could call the Medina County Child Support Office, and they could tell you what website to go to and pay it.
Okay.
But I was like, yeah, so she wants to make at least 50. And I was like, is that good? He was like, whatever she can make, it'd be good. He said, but the more the better. I said, well, I got other kids to worry about bills and shit too. He said, no, I
Right, but not only that too, your payment has changed.
right,
So where
right.
it's $200 a month. So as long as you're paying your up to date recent, and they're taking out the what was it, the 51 or whatever
Mm-hmm.
for the back pay. So they're doing that every month.
Right, exactly.
So as long as you're paying your current child support, because they're taking care of the 51 for the back pay.
Right, that's coming out of the 200. But I don't want you to put that on 200, babe, because that's going to leave you broke. You know what I'm saying?
I'd say, okay, put the whole 200 and just get it done. Or you could just do 100 tomorrow and 100 sometime during the rest of this month.
Yep. Because if I get out on Thursday, which I pray I do.
Anyway, and then you're going to be working with person.
Not only that, I go home on Thursday, I'm going to go donate plasma. So that'll be $20. And then I go donate on Saturday, that'll be $45. You know what I'm saying? So I can make some of that money back for us.
Right.
But I guess the only reason why I don't want you to put the whole 200 sexy is like, well, like I said, you know, just in case, if she does try to give me some jail time, which I know in my heart I don't think she will, but if she does, she'll at least see, okay, well, damn, you know, they still made a $100 payment, you know what I mean? And that way we'll still have a couple of dollars to put on the phone or something if I end up getting jail time.
I doubt it.
I love you, sexy.
Love you too. Boo-boo.
We're going to church on Sunday, too. That's going to be an every thing.
Here, throw this away. Come on now.
So fucking full. Like, there's people cops.
I bet.
Like,
throw that away, boo.
That's another thing that's giving me hope. You know what I mean? They're so fucking full. It's not even funny. Like, our pot's filled up to the max. We got 5 cops.
Wasn't it like that before?
Yep, when they let me out on bond.
Look, you guys are getting into that black paint.
Tell them if Daddy comes home on Thursday, they're going to dress me up with the paint and the makeup.
Daddy said he comes home on Thursday. Y'all going to dress him up to make it up? You just saying they like the Mariana's makeup and they like the boo-boo's makeup.
You got pictures for me, right?
Yep. Give me that. Because you're getting that fucking red paint every fucking where on the carpet.
All I'm praying for is they let me go home because I do not want to miss fucking Thanksgiving and Christmas. I will make my fucking family holidays fucking 10 times better. I don't give a fuck. I got to work 3 jobs. Like, you guys deserve it, and I'm going to give it to you. Working 1 job isn't enough for me no more. Like, I want to make sure my family is taken care of. Presley ever hit you back yet? He probably thinks in his mind, you know, Mr. Uppity up too good, like Scotty. Oh, well, I gave him my business card, and I said he's got a job with me. That should be good enough. God forbid if any one of them motherfuckers go to jail, because man, oh man.
Right.
I love you.
I'm
right. All right. Well, I have faith I'm going home on Thursday. I guess I'm getting nervous because, you know what I mean? It's just, to me, this day's over with already. Right.
And it's good to make that payment because I told your lawyer you had money to make a payment. You was going to make a payment after you went to see the bonds officer.
Right.
That's what you need to tell him because I told him you had money to go and pay, you know, to go and do that after you saw the bonds officer, but you got locked up.
Right. So, yes, I mean, if you want, I mean, it's up to you, beautiful. Like I said, as long as you, I know my wife. I know you. You're a very responsible woman, and that's why I made you my soulmate, Larissa. You are my heart woman. You and my kids in my room. And I know my baby's going to have the bills taken care of. I know my baby's going to have things we need for in the house, you know what I mean? But I know you know me. Whatever you can't get on the first, you know damn well, if I get out on Thursday, it's going to be taken care of. I'm going to get it for us, just like we always do, right?
But, you know, still also got to put money aside because Christmas.
I know that, but that's
my
point.
Shopping.
That's my point. If you end up making a $100 payment, and if they let me get out of jail, we're going, I'll say the second week of November, we're going to put the layaway in. And we're going to still go Christmas shopping because me working with Presley, that's where all my money's going, is on you and the babies for Christmas. You understand me?
Grab that. Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
No, grab the sucker. No, the sucker. If the phone is still on, which I think it should be at midnight or at 1, when it loads, I'll make sure that I put, I'll put the money on there. But I don't know I was looking on how to do the simple mobile thing for Mars phone, and I still don't get it. Don't over here do it, the corner?
Yes, ma'am. Right next door to.
So they did say the cell phone bill there.
Yes, I did.
I don't know. I was talking tomorrow. I said I was debating on whether to send the kids to school tomorrow. But I was like, nah, Dad would kick my ass if I kept them home. But Mar wants to go to school.
You don't have to send them to school, baby. They can stay home.
I just figured that because then I could run up and do, that sign up over there at the rec center because they're doing that tomorrow. And then, with the Cadell.
Okay.
They're doing the rec center. All the rec centers are starting their Christmas sign-up.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, if you do that, I want you to take Butt with you. Okay? Promise me?
Right, that's what I always do. But they want to go to school.
Well, tell them to Dad. Sure, tell them to Dad. We need them.
But what I'm thinking too is because I can see, because it's going to be harder too. Because if they go to school, I was trying to think because of the phone.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let them tell you that. You're the mom, okay? You're the boss. Tell Mariana you need her to stay at home tomorrow. You'll make it up to her.
Last month they gave her no perfect attendance?
Well, we're going to take care of that. Trust me. Just like we did last year. I'll take care of it.
And they're lucky I can't just walk. They're lucky to get up and walk over there and be like, wait a minute. They did not give her perfect attendance. And what was it, Mar? Because we didn't attend the parent conference, they didn't give her none of her awards.
Well, she's fucking bad. Tell her Mom and Dad will take care of that on Thursday, and she knows how we are.
Because we didn't go to a parent conference.
Tell her what I just said. Baby, tell Mama what I just said.
Dad said we're going to take care of it when he get home.
Just like we did last year.
Just like we did last year.
But I'm serious, babe. Tell her that Dad's asking her, please, for her to stay home from school tomorrow. I will make it up to her. But I need her to stay at home so you can go and do this. And just tell her she wants her cell phone on, right? She wants her phone, right? She's going to have to make sacrifices.
Right. Dad said, if you want your phone and stuff on tomorrow, then you guys can miss just one day tomorrow.
And we're going to get a doctor's note.
Cell phone bill. Huh?
Yep. Tell her we'll get a doctor's note so it can be excused and she'll still get her perfect attendance.
Right. We'll still make you a note excusing y'all two from school. Wow, Margin. So?
Tell her she wants to make up gym. Tell her she wants to make up gym. Tell her I want 50 push-ups and 75 jumper jacks.
Dad said you want to make, what is it?
You want to make up gym?
You want to make up gym? Dad said he wants 50 push-ups, 100 sit-ups,
and 75 jumper jacks.
And 75 jumping jacks. Don't do those neither. Oh, hold on. I got to pee. Because I got to tell you something.
What, baby?
Listen to this. Mariana is no longer a little girl no more.
Oh my God, my baby had her first period.
Yes, she did.
Oh my Lord, I'm not ready for this, Mr. Rodriguez.
Yes, she did.
Oh Lord.
And I witnessed it just to make sure.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Yep.
I love you.
Why are you in the bathroom with me?
Who is that?
Boo-boo, hello, get out.
Get the fuck out of him now, babe. I'm tired of him doing that. You still in there?
getting sick of that little boy acting the way he's acting, babe. I'm not fucking playing with you. I'm getting tired of him acting and treating you that way. And then him walking around and fucking thinking he can do what he wants. That little boy's got a fucking rude awakening when I get home.
But he does. I told him I want to get me some popcorn with extra butter. Because that's going to be one hell of a movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, trust me, babe. Trust me. I've already got an ass whooping planned out for him. I've already got a nice little routine that he's going to be doing every fucking day. And from now on, me and you got a disagreement, we're not arguing in front of the kids no more. If me and you got something to say to each other, we're going to go in the bedroom, or we're going to go in a different room, and me and you are ironing out like mom and dad's supposed to. But I'm putting a fucking stop to me and you cussing.
You have 1 minute left.
I'm putting a stop to a lot of shit. Because you deserve the perfect dream husband, and I'm him. No one else. You're my soulmate. I love you, and I ain't got no more money. I just wanted to call you because I didn't want to get on lockdown, because if there's a fight in another pod, they lock the whole building down for the night.
All right, what you're going to do is, because if the phone's still on, you're going to have money regardless on your phone.
I love you.
But it's just a matter, I love you too. It's a matter of when I can go up here to pay it. When do they open up here?
They open up about 9.
All right. Well, you're going to have to give me some time to get up there to pay the phone bill.
Not a problem, baby.
Phone.
Not a problem. But please, keep them home.
Have money.
Okay, but keep them home. Please, for me. Promise me.
I will, so I can make it to do my runaround.
Promise?
Promise. Maddie's supposed to be here tomorrow night, too.
Thank you for using
I love you, Sleeper Angels.
After the beep, please say your first and last name.
I love you, my gorgeous soulmate.
Thank you.
You have $3.14. This call will cost 21 cents per minute.
Plus any applicable federal, state, and local taxes.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring. You may hear silence during the acceptance of your call. Please continue to hold. Hello, this is a free call from
I love you, my sexy soulmate.
an inmate at
Medina County Jail.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
I'm my gorgeous soulmate.
Hello. Hey.
I love you.
Now, go eat. Now.
What are you doing?
Yeah, they want to sit there until we're finishing up. The kids just got their breakfast.
Okay. But they want to what?
But the kids want to throw the cats at each other.
No, they better stop that shit. Better not hurt our baby kittens. What they're thinking. Tell them like this. If they touch them cats again like that, I'm breaking fingers when I get home.
Dad said the next time you guys touch the cats like that, Dad's breaking fingers when he gets home. Yeah, huh? Boo-boo said,
Tell Mama I'll smack him in the fucking mouth now.
Dad said smack him in the mouth.
Yeah, he better shut the hell up with his damn back talking. I don't know who the fuck you think he is.
Oh, yeah, no, that's both of them. Because I was doing dishes and I told Bubba to go upstairs and, pick up the plates and cups that are upstairs if there's any up there.
Yeah.
I didn't get them, but he was quick to come down and say, where's his plate?
Put him on the phone now.
He's on.
Hey, Bubba, you hear Daddy? You better answer me, little boy. I'm going to have Mommy beat your ass right now. Do you hear me? Okay. The next time Mommy tells you to fucking do something, little boy, you better go do it. You're too fucking little to sit here and tell Mommy what the fuck to do. Do you understand me? Or so help me God, when I get home, I'm going to blister your little ass with that fucking belt. Do you understand me? You do what the fuck Mommy tells you to do. There is no fucking debate. You understand, Daddy? All right, now get your fucking ass in there and eat your breakfast now. I love you, and I don't like yelling at you, but you better start listening to Mom.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, how funny. As soon as he gets on the phone, he starts that pouting crybaby stuff.
Yeah, but Boo Boo, I guess, threw one of the cats on Bubba and just literally the cat scratched him in the face. Right, they were both sitting there throwing the cat.
Knowing damn well they wouldn't do that shit at home.
Right. I tell them that shit all the time. You know, half the shit that they be doing, they would not do if you were home.
Hold on 1 second, baby. I'm trying to see what Spook got to do with this Snickers bar.
Take out them 2 sausages up at the top and flip the other one.
What's wrong with that?
And add that one other one in there. That's in the bag.
Hey, this nigga didn't even hear me. I'm about to choke the shit out of his ass. I've been trying to get this Butterfinger or this Snickers from Spook, babe, for like 3 days. Like, nigga, what you want? But he's like, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna eat it. Now he went over to the poker table with the damn Snickers bar. I'm about to choke him. I didn't know they told. What? You laughing at me?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know they sold Snickers and Butterfingers on commissary. They even sell Chico sticks on commissary, babe.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't know none of that until he said, I was like, where you get that? He's like, commissary. I was like, no, show me. Walk over to the kiosk and I was like, motherfucker. He's like, what? I said, that's my wife's favorite shit right there. That's what we smash it. Chico sticks, Snickers, and Butterfingers.
Right. You listen to Dad when Dad told you to do it, but when Mom told you to do it, you didn't do it.
Right.
Right. He brought the plates up and the bottle.
Uh-huh. Because I'm not playing with him. But he knows when Daddy sits there and says something, what's going to happen when I get home. He's like, fuck, let me go do what Dad said right now. I love you.
I love you too.
You want to know something funny? I'm already up $3 on the poker table. For real, man. They're just looking at me like, damn, Rodriguez been on the road. He ain't even playing poker that much. If he joined the table and start winning, I said, yep, got no when to hold him, no when to fold him, and no when to run. And they were like, well, you don't even need it. You got a drawer full of food. I said, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't need it, but I'm going to get it. Shit. I'm going to get it while it's hot. Then when my lunch runs out, I'm done. I ain't playing no more. Now I'm just like, I don't even want their food no more, babe. Like their lunch, I'm about to tell them my lunch tray today. I don't even want it. I'll make me a ramen noodle with some chips. That'll be my lunch. I'll gain more weight eating the chips and the ramen noodles than I will eating their state food. That's a shame, ain't it?
Right.
Right now, I just weighed myself this morning. I'm at I think it was like 232 or 230.2. One of them. And I was like, watch. I said, now that my babe got me my soups and my chips, I said, watch, I'll blow back up to like 245 like I normally am. And they were like, that's crazy, bro. You've been here this long, and all you've been doing is eating the state food, and you've been losing weight, and everybody else is gaining weight. I said, shit, this soy shit don't help me. It hurts me. I'm used to my babes cooking. I tried telling everybody, I said, when we throw it out and me and my wife cook, I said, we cook. Because we make sure all our babies are food. They to the point to where, Dad, we don't want no more. Mommy, we don't want no more. And they were like,
right.
I'll make. I said, shit, just for an instant. I said, my baby will sit there, she'll make some Spanish rice with some, pork chops and some little juice. I said, I'm going to have a salad with some fruit, like a fruit salad. They were like, a fruit salad. I'm like, yeah, that nigga. Grab a thing of juicy juice, put in a big Tupperware bowl, cut up some fucking grapes, some bananas, some oranges, some pineapples, some fucking apples, and throw it all in there, throw it in the freezer. I said, that's our fruit salad. Then we got our regular salad. Then we got our actual made. And they were like, damn, you go out 5-course meals. I said, that's how we always eat.
Mm-hmm.
And I got people hip to your white rice and eggs. They were just looking at me like, that shit, it sounds good, but don't sound filling. I said, shit, you would think.
Trust me, it fills you.
That's what I said. I said, shit, I ain't never had it till my wife cooked it. I said, man, throw some at least three eggs, fried eggs up on there with the yolk. on top of your plate of rice. I said, then smash that plate and tell me if you full or not, or if you still hungry. They were like, yeah, the rice is a filler, the eggs, the rice is
Rice with the
shit.
corn
I'm a big dude. Huh?
I said, you could even do the white rice.
I couldn't hear you, beautiful.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Oh, I said you could even do the white rice corned beef and throw 2 fried eggs up on top.
Oh, I ain't even tell them about the white rice and corned beef and that. I ain't even tell them that one yet. And I gotta check out something too, babe. My right ear is the one I'm losing hearing in. Cause now I got the phone on the left side of my left ear. I can hear you perfect. But if I put it on the right side, it's like my hearing gets cut in half. And I noticed it's not the phone, it's my hearing. Like whenever I put it on the right side, that's when I'll be like, "What'd you say, babe? Babe, what'd you say?" Like that's when I get you to repeat yourself. But when I put it on the left side, my left ear, like I can hear everything you're saying right now in the background. You know what I mean? So when I get out, I gotta make a doctor's appointment and have them look at my right side of my ear. I love you.
I love you.
What are you guys doing? Eating?
The kids are eating.
You gotta eat too, Miss Rodriguez.
I'm finishing up the sausages now. They have waffle sausages.
We had I bought a $5 phone card this morning at morning inspection at 7:30, and we still had $2 left over from last night. So that was a total of $7. And then when I just called you just now, we had $3.11 for this phone call that we're on. So I'm gonna go buy another $5 phone card for later tonight. But if you want me to call you, after lunch or something, like around 1, I'll call you. Or you want me to just chirp you and just, doing like we've been doing. But I'll leave that up to you, because I still got it's like almost $24 on the book. It's like $23.89 or something like that.
You still have 24?
Yeah, it's like it's like $23.89 or $23.98 or something like that still left on my book. So I figure I'll buy another $5 phone card now, and I can call you again at like 1 o'clock when we come out of lockdown. Or nope, never mind, Bob. I can't call you at 1. I'll call you at 2 when I come back, because I got to go meet with the lawyers today at legal research at 1 o'clock. So I can get the child to clear off the emotions. I forgot all about that.
You have 1 minute left.
Damn, already? It said we have 1 minute already.
Right, you went fast?
Well, remember, I only had $3.11, so that was only a 15-minute phone call. When we have the $4.11, that's when we get the 20 minutes. Now, you know what? I'm going to buy a $10 phone card right now. So that way, when I get back from the research, I can call you, and then I can call you again tonight and have money left over for tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Okay, I love you. And eat your breakfast, please, beautiful. And thank you, my sexy soulmate.
You're welcome.
I love you. And to all the babies, I love them. And Mama and Mimi, I love them.
Well, they love you and miss you, too.
You do, too?
Of course I do.
I love you, sexy. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
I love you.
I love you, too, girl.
I love you.
I love you. I love you more.
Thank you for using Curious. Goodbye.
After the beep, please say your first and last name.
I love you, my gorgeous soulmate.
Thank you.
You have $7.97. This call will cost 21 cents per minute,
plus any applicable federal, state, and local taxes.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring. You may hear silence during the acceptance of your call. Please continue to hold. Hello, this is a free call from
I love you, my sexy soulmate.
an inmate at
Medina County Jail.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press 2.
If you would like to permanently block your number from...
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
I love you, my gorgeous soulmate.
I love you.
I'm not even going to ask how you did it, but damn it, just I love you.
Don't even ask me how I did it.
Well, I'm just playing with you, beautiful. What's the matter?
Huh?
What's the matter?
Nothing.
I knew how you did it. I was just joking with you.
No, it's just called save money on child support costs.
I love you.
I love you. Been busting ass today.
Huh?
Busting ass today. They're doing all laundry, all sheets, everything.
Oh, yeah, beautiful?
Had the kids help me clean the basement. Huh?
I said, oh, yeah, beautiful?
Yep. That's the point. I'm sorry for a little bit, though. Love you, too.
It's only like, I love you. It's like 36 degrees outside.
Yeah, they're bundled up. They're playing with the kids next door. No,
I'm talking about me. It's 36 degrees outside, babe. You know I can handle the cold. They got the fucking air conditioner on in here. Full blast.
They got the air conditioner on?
I swear to you.
What?
I swear to God, babe. I promise you. 36 degrees outside. Everybody in the pod's already asked him to turn the fucking air off and turn the heat on. Oh, we ain't got no control over that. Maintenance does. Okay, well, good. Maintenance is gone for the weekend. Like, get the fuck out of here. You mean to tell me you guys ain't got no fucking way to get to the damn thermostat to turn the heater off? Like, come on now. It's fucking freezing in here. And you know why they're doing that?
Huh?
Because regular T-shirts that go by sizes. But my buddy Spook just got a 2X T-shirt, right? That's $7. $7 for a T-shirt. And then if you want a thermal shirt,
why would you get out there like that?
Need me out there too?
Boy, you're retarded for real.
Need me out there too?
Huh?
Need me outside too?
No, in the little playroom. It's too cold out there for her.
Yeah, but they're selling thermal T-shirts. Thermal shirts, long sleeve shirts. They're like $9-10 for my size, and then for fucking regular T-shirts, they're like $8 for my size. Like, this whole fucking county is made about money. Like, this is what I say. Like, I swear to you, I think this county is the devil. Everything is evolved about money here.
Yep.
Huh?
That's how it is.
I swear, babe, like, I hate this fucking town with passion. And it says in the Bible, I've been reading every day. During lockdown, I was just reading. Like it says, do not hate anybody or anything. Golly, man, I can't handle this. I can't. And then I'm sitting there, like, they need to get me over in the West Pod because you know that they just got done taking a dude out of West and out of the kitchen because he stole 4 pounds of bologna and took it back to the pod.
He stole it?
He stole 4 pounds of bologna from the kitchen and took it back to the West Pod and got caught this morning. And they kicked him out of West Pod, and they still ain't moved me over there yet.
Wow.
I'm telling you, babe, I'm about to snap. You and my kids, the only reason why I start knocking niggas out. I'm dead ass serious. It's taking everything in my power, babe. Like, every time I get to the point where I want to fucking just start punching people, you and my kids fucking pop in my head. And I'm like, you know what? I promise, babe, I'm coming home. I promise my babies I'm coming home. I'm not about to catch another case over a fucking dumbass. Bite your tongue and shut up. But, man, babe, I swear to you, it's fucking getting to the point to where, like, oh, my God, like, for real. Like, the motherfucker gets caught stealing bologna. And they kick him out of West Pod, but you can't come get me yet? Like, the fucking kitchen worker, the head lady, the little old lady that runs the fucking kitchen workers for the armored people, she flat out said, I want you back in here. I said, well, you got to talk to the sergeant, man. I said, ma'am, I've already been put tights in. Like, I've already been approved, but they said I'm so far down on the list, I have to wait my turn. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Right.
And the only reason why Nick got in there fucking West Pod so quick, that dude Matt Nick, is because he kept fucking kissing ass and sucking the CO's dick and sucking the sergeant's dick to get over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started doing the math. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, okay. Because I checked my fucking outdate again. My outdate's April 18th. So I start doing the math. I'm thinking in my head, she didn't give me my 12 days credit. But they already did. So I was like, how the fuck am I going to sit here and get out on April 30th when I went to court on November 2nd? November 2nd, they already gave.
Right. She already gave you 12 days.
Exactly. So my outdate should be.
I got to think about that, too, when I was doing my calculation on my calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I was counting how many days you've been gone, and I was like, wait a minute. She said, okay, she said 12 days, but wait a minute, that wasn't even 12 days.
Right. It's like the jail didn't give me my 12 days yet.
I think it was less than 12 days.
No, the jail hasn't given me my 12 days at all, period. You see what I'm saying? That's why my outdate is April 18th. My outdate should be April 6th. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
that's
because the judge even said we gave you 12 days credit.
Exactly. And it says she said it in the courtroom. She said, today is November 2nd. I'm going to credit you your 12 days already. You know what I mean? Did she not?
Right. I remember her saying that.
So I started doing the math. I'm like, okay, if I can hurry up and get my fucking ass into West Pod, every 30 days you're there, you automatically get 10 days off your sentence just for being in West Pod. If I get into the kitchen as soon as I get over there, that's 15 days off. I would be out of here with my entire fucking sentence. Well, with my halftime, I would be out of here beginning of January. That would be.
Well, you think about it, remember, you're putting in for your
halftime.
What is that called? Yep.
And that's the first week of January. But I'm going to send it out right after Christmas. So that way, when the first week of January hits, it's already in her fucking courtroom. You know what I mean?
Right, but can't you put it in there before Christmas? Because of the holiday?
Yeah, you can. Matter of fact, I will. I'll put it in there like December 22nd or December 23rd. So that way it's in her office, and then she'll be gone for the holidays until New Year's Day. You know what I mean? And then New Year's Day, when she comes back in her office, she'll have a stack of papers, but I'll be in that stack.
Because remember, Mr. Barbera was the one who said you could put in for 90 days.
Exactly. I'm not playing, babe. This bitch is not about to make me miss the birth of my baby. It's bad enough I'm fucking missing everything already, as it is. And I'm not about to miss my baby.
You know what I think that's kind of like my fear now? Is what happens if the baby does come early? What happens if you're not here? You know, that's just been a thing that's been on my mind lately. Like, well, I mean, we can't, I mean, it's not like we can stop from that happening.
Right.
But I mean.
Well, the only thing I can think of, and this is what Sergeant Boone told me. Remember I told you Sergeant Boone is the one that talks to the judges and gets people their halftime and gets them their extra time and shit like that? He's called the court liaison. He specifically told me to my face, Rodriguez, we will get you there to see your baby being born. Miss Kimbler is very good about that. She doesn't want anybody to miss the birth of their child. And I told Boone, I was like, Boone, there's no way I could fucking predict when my kid's going to be born. My wife is a high-risk pregnancy. Once she reaches a certain point, she's fucking bed rest for the rest of the
time. I don't even go full term. I go 36, 35 weeks.
And that's exactly what I told him. And all he told me was, all I have to do, and this is the fucking crazy part, pretty much play hopscotch with these motherfuckers. He was like, well, you have to get something from the doctor, y'all's doctor, stating, hey, she's going to be on bed rest. Or, hey, there's a good chance that she can have the baby at 36 weeks or 34 weeks. And he was like, and then all you got to do is, like, when your wife starts having contractions, the contractions start, he was like, then we can give you a furlough. And I was like, okay, well, what's a furlough? He was like, well, furloughs can go for a week or two. Furloughs can go up to a month. Furloughs could be for 4 hours. I was like, okay, but my point is, I said, my fucking daughter was born at 36 weeks last year, boom. July 1st, 2016. She was born at 36 weeks. He was like, yeah. I was like, okay then. So if my wife's going to get a doctor paper saying, hey, they're getting ready to induce her labor next week, I said, how can you guarantee me that I'll get a fucking week furlough and make sure I'm there? He was like, well, I can't guarantee you 100%, but all I can tell you is that Miss Kimber is very good about letting people see their kids be born. And I'm like, huh. I said, I can't tell. She didn't give a fuck about me not seeing my son in 15 years. She didn't give a fuck about my other kids that are fucking at home right now. She didn't give a fuck about my wife being pregnant high risk. So why am I supposed to have hope that she'll give a fuck about me letting me go home and see my kid be born?
Right.
Like, I'm not playing there. Like, I hate Kathy. Like, I swear to God, if that bitch was to die tomorrow, if that bitch was on fire in front of me, I wouldn't spit or piss on her to put her out. I'm done playing poker for today. I won $3 again. I said I'm done playing poker for the day because I just won $3 again.
Oh, he's knocking out the back window.
Hello, Dada.
Mimi, Dada? Oh, she's playing with Boo-Boo's little truck thing. But she's watching her play outside.
I love you, my sexy soulmate.
I love you too, my sexy soulmate.
We had 797 at the beginning of this call, but I went over right before I, called you. I had checked the kiosk, just like wishful thinking, I guess you would say. And then I looked and I was like 22.49. I was like, my fucking life. And I checked the key transaction history. I said, that's my baby. I said, I don't know how she did it, but my baby did it. And then when I was walking over to call you, I was like, they probably saved $20. She ain't slick.
I just hope that when I do that you don't got negative thoughts about what I'm doing to do it. That's why I said, oh, really? What am I doing to do it?
Miss Rodriguez, can I tell you something? You've been the only woman in my life I've ever trusted wholeheartedly, with all of my heart and my soul. I've never once ever thought that you were ever type of a hoe or a slut or tramp or going out there and doing this and doing that. I know my baby. I know my wife. You understand me? I trust you, my beautiful wife. I promise you. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I love you, my gorgeous soulmate.
I love you too, my sexy soulmate. What happened? You got hit with the ball? I'm playing, so I don't want to hear it.
And I brag about my baby all the time. Just when everybody's talking, my wife out there probably fucking a dude and got a dude stick in her hand while she's talking to me. I said, not my baby. Well, how do you know, Rodriguez? I said, well, when you've been with a woman so long, and your mind, body, and soul are connected, you just know. And they just like look at me like I'm being corny. But like I told him, I said, bro, I know my wife. That's my best friend, my soulmate. I know she ain't out there being no hoe. She never has, never will be. You know, some of the other guys are like, man, damn, you got 9 kids with one woman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she ain't out there being no hoe. She too busy worried about her husband. I said, you're damn right. All my babies are from me and her.
Bubba threw my headphones on front, right? And I was like, Bubba threw my headphones. And I called him. It told me he didn't know it.
Where's my headphones at?
I got them put up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And she said, who's that? I said, Dad. And she said, cool.
Ask her who else would be fucking you on the phone or be on the phone with you.
She ran outside.
Yeah, I bet she did with her open up her ass.
She knew who I was talking to. Just like when I was posting the money on the thing.
You have 1 minute left.
Who you texted?
My baby really loves me.
Huh?
I said, my baby really loves me.
Yep.
Mama would kick your ass if she found out you was talking to someone else, huh?
Mm-hmm. Sure would.
But you said we had 1 minute.
I don't have the phone anyway. She has it. I only have the phone when you call. So I
love you, sexy. I trust you. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe me when I tell you I trust you wholeheartedly?
Yes.
All right. If you want me to call you back around 6 or so, do you want me to, yes or no?
That's fine. I'm just doing laundry.
All right, Sexy. Well, I'll call you back around 6. It just said me at 1 minute, so it's probably about to hang up.
Thank you for using
I love you, my
Securus.
soulmate.
Goodbye.
After the beep, please say your first and last name.